Divas and Demonites. Bienvenidos, welcome back to my channel. Que es la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activos, estamos encendidos. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva and the Big Dog. I apologize for the delay. My allergies are really doing a number on me today. So hopefully we can go ahead and continue on without sneezing and dying. But I took my allergy pill. It seems to be a little more settled in, but oh my god, I've had a terrible day and morning. But we're here, and that's what matters. Give me 1 second. I was trying to find. I hate the new like. It's weird. The WWE library on Netflix is weird. Because I'm clicking, I want to watch. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm clicking, I want to watch Crown Jewel, and it keeps taking me to 222. Like, I want to rewatch Cena and Styles while we do this today. And it's like, it's hard to find things, right? When WWE put their product in these platforms that are in the WWE network, it's so much harder to find things. I mean, you can find it. But it was so easy in the WWE network, man. I'm not watching Roman Reigns lose again. All right, here we go. All right, so I got it. F in the chat for allergies, indeed. Hi, bestie. Hello, Sheldon, the Professor Jackson, $2 super chat says, something for the bingo card. Santana wins. We hope. We hope now. I love Santana and I love Trick, so I win no matter what. But we'll get to a bingo card after we do predictions. Now, first of all, I want to say hello to Paul Kyoko, Lego, Mikey, K-pop lover, Alicia is here. Thank you so much, babe. Matt Reichel is here. I think I saw KOD in the chat earlier. Gary is here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to keep the same theme that we had yesterday, which was who do I think will win with my head and who I'm rooting for, right? And then we'll get into the bingo card. I got the Bound for Glory card pulled up, so let's get right into it. All right, we have the Inspiration versus the Elegance brand. That's the first one for the tag team titles. Now, oh shit, I forgot to put that Sheldon streak is 378. 379, because he donated on 2 streams yesterday, so 379. I can't believe he had an intro for AJ. Oh my god, this part was everything. Wait, I want to watch this again. He had an intro for AJ. Oh my god, this is never gonna get old. What a moment. All right, so we have predictions with my head, predictions with my heart. I think the Inspiration is winning. The Elegant brands, yeah, it was everything, Alicia. I'm rewatching it already, and I never go back to watch anything. But this match had me in my feels. I've been thinking about it a lot, and when it comes to AJ Styles and John Cena matches, I don't know. Before we go into the predictions, this match made me feel things. Like, I was in my feels. It made me remember why I love wrestling, and I might be sounding a little geeky today, but we all like wrestling. We are geeks, right? But this match just made me feel the things that is the reason why I fell in love with professional wrestling, right? One of the first reasons why I love wrestling was just being there live. I remember taking my nephew to an event I hadn't watched in years, and I had so much fun that I started watching. So I put that into context because I was at 2 other matches in person, SummerSlam and the Royal Rumble. This one I wasn't there in person, but the things that I felt watching this, the homage, and they did it in such a respectful way. And you know, both of these guys are on their way out. I don't know, it was special. I will say, I think SummerSlam 2016 ranked first, and this one ranks next. And then their Royal Rumble match, and then that Money in the Bank one. The reason why I say that is because nobody thought AJ Styles was going to win at 2016. And nobody thought that Cena was going to be able to like really put on that caliber of a match with AJ Styles. And I'll never forget how the building felt when they count that 3 for AJ Styles. Like, the building exploded. Like, the energy was just different. And it did so much for Styles. He went on to win the world title a month later. It did a lot for Cena in regards to, like, he can't wrestle. Yes, he can. He just gave us, like, we had just had the United States title. Like, I'm tired of the John Cena can't wrestle argument. I think it's one of the dumbest fucking arguments in wrestling. I do. But I will say, and I had to give this one, I am just now rewatching it, right? But this one felt like a tribute, like an homage, where the other ones feel like something big was on the line. And I hate to lower the Royal Rumble one to number 3 because that's when Cena tied for 16. But I don't know, the things that this match made me feel yesterday, I missed that feeling a lot from wrestling. It's a little sad because it also made me realize how much we don't get that feeling anymore, at least as of recent. So I'm done with my AJ Styles and John Cena talk, but I loved it. I'm rewatching it as we speak. I have it on. The rewatch value for it. That's Triple H said that it was a love letter to wrestling. Yeah, the rewatch value of this match is gonna be talked about for years to come. The bottom of the screen is gonna stay there until I make the new overlay. So deal with it. Yeah, it's a great match, and I rank it second. I rank it second in regards of like how I like them, but I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch them all. Now back to predictions. The Elegance brand. Rumors has it that contracts are going to be up soon. Ash getting injured. There's a lot of things going on. Hey, Metal Rules. So, and the inspiration just won them. So both my head and my heart are telling me that the inspiration will retain here. I don't think I'm wrong. Let me know who do you have. I think a lot of you guys say inspiration. Inspiration. All right. Now we're going to talk about... Oh my God, I cannot wait for this match. For the TNA X Division Championship. Leon Slater versus Xavant Evans. I see a lot of inspiration. I'm going with inspiration. I don't know what KOD is talking about. All right, so we have... Damn, Lego said right off the bat, Leon Slater. Hi, Chavo. Hey, love that for you. I haven't looked at the NFL scores today. All right, so... I think this match is going to be insane. I think this match is going to probably be the match of the night, honestly. I can't hear you, Melissa. I can read you. I see you in the chat, but it will be, if I could hear you, it will be a little creepy, you know? Love you, girl. Hope you're good. So, listen. I watch all my TNA pay-per-views on the TNA Plus app. Just FYI, if you have to pay for it, you pay for it. If you don't, you don't. I don't know. But I pay for them whenever we gotta pay for it. When Mike Santana wins, he will. Michael Morales Torres de Lucha Libre Online in the chat. Pasando frío por Nueva York. All right. So for the... Listen. My head is telling me that Leon Slater will retain. I mean, they had AJ Styles come out to put Leon Slater over. They had a whole ass AJ Styles in TNA appearance just for AJ Styles to walk down the ramp to tell you this guy is the real deal, right? So my head says, yeah, it's going to be Leon Slater. But my heart is with the young OG. I love Xavant Evans, you guys. I do. I'm going to have to put him. My heart is rooting for Xavant, even though I know that Leon will retain. And I think Leon is great. He hasn't won me over yet, but I enjoy his matches, and that's one way to start. But Xavant Evans, when Mike Santana wins, he will be the first ever Puerto Rican world champion in the history of TNA. We're going to do a shot of Bacardi when it happens, you know. That is absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for it to happen. It's gonna be absolutely epic. Shout out to my good friend Mike Santana, and I'm sending him all the Walter, all the positive energy, so he brings that title back. Even though I do love Trick, this is gonna be a weird prediction to make. We'll save it for last because I don't know. I hate when they put my face. I'm sorry, Melissa. Let me send you some Walter, babe. That just shook me. Sending thoughts and prayers to your family. I'm so sorry to hear that, and here's some Walter for you, love.
Y que Dios me los bendiga a todos, hoy, mañana y siempre. Y que reciban de mí siempre paz, mucha paz. Pero sobre todo mucho, mucho, mucho amor.
Let's throw some prayer emojis in the chat for my girl Melissa, please. And simply, how are you, love? So yeah, my heart, Javon Evans, my head tells me this is gonna be a banger of a match, but it's Leon Slater. Let's continue on. Call your shot, Gauntlet. Now we know that Li Yang Lee is entering at number 1. We know that BDE, shout out to BDE, YouTube creator, is getting in the show. You love to see it, you know. BDE is in it, and we know that Mans Warner is entering last. We know that Saya Brookside is there, the hometown guy, Nick Nemeth, Ryan Nemeth, Stupid Joe Hendry, and Jakara Jackson. They are in the Call Your Shot. My heart is gonna say Nick Nemeth. You guys shouldn't even have to question that. My heart says Nick Nemeth. My head doesn't say anything because how the fuck do you predict this match when we don't even know who half of the competitors are? You know, I feel like AJ Francis will probably be in there. Who have won the last few ones? Didn't the last one, was it Jordan Grace who won it last year? I can't remember. My head is telling me it's gonna be somebody we don't expect. Like my head is not giving me a name, but it's gonna say like a shocking winner. So I'm putting that in my prediction. Shocking winner. Well, my heart says Nick Nemeth. You know, it better not be Joe Hendry. God. All right. Up next we have the Tessa Blanchard versus Gia Miller. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody okay out there? I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying, Alicia. My head is telling me the same thing. It's going to be somebody that we were not expecting. So at least we know we are going to mark that wasn't on my bingo card surprise, you know? I'm so glad that they're letting Gia get her receipts on Tessa here after what happened. It's been interesting. I have actually enjoyed. I didn't know Gia was a wrestler in the past. I didn't know anything about that. You guys know I'm kind of new into the TNA scene. I'm excited for this. My heart tells me Gia, my head tells me Tessa, because how you gonna have somebody that kayfabe wise, and if the crowd is unfamiliar, is the interviewer beat one of your lover or hater? She's really good in the ring. You can't let that. Like, I don't know. I think it would be weird unless Gia is planning on return. Do we know if Gia is planning on returning full time? Because you're right. They can have Tessa get crazy heat by doing something stupid. So I'm with you on that, Paul. I want Gia to win, but my head is telling me Tessa. So my heart says Gia. My head tells me Tessa. My head and my heart are way apart on this one. Now for Crown Jewel, they were pretty similar. But right now, almost except for Inspiration, every answer has been different. I just don't think, unless Tessa could cheat or whatever, I just don't think it's good business, hi, Manny, to have somebody that's an interviewer that you haven't really spent the time to tell us she used to wrestle. You know what I mean? Like, they have been selling this story just based on Diablo. That was a great fucking Styles Clash counter. You know, I feel like I need to go back and rewatch a lot of things because, like, I'm live, I'm watching, like, a lot of times I'm not paying, like, full attention to things because I'm, like, reading the chat and doing everything. And you miss little things like that, you know? Wow, I didn't even notice that yesterday. Okay, so if on TV they're telling you this is just the interviewer and she's gonna wrestle, it would be crazy to have Tessa lose, you know, to the interviewer. So I don't know. I feel like Tessa's gonna go over somehow. Or maybe it has like a no finish. We'll see. Frankie Kazarian, who just became champion, and he was shouted out yesterday by AJ Styles on that homage match, versus Steve Macklin. This one is for the TNA International Championship. Now, if we go by the same rules that we did for the Inspiration, Kazarian just won this title. But man, Steve Macklin was a hell of a champion too. So I'm very torn here. Thank you so much, Better Rules, for the $5 super chat. Says, are you streaming the pay-per-view live tonight? I will be watching NFL today, but I will watch your stream for updates. I'm going to be watching the stream here. Yeah, I can't show the stream like the last time. TNA didn't hook it up. Not for this one. This one is a big one. I don't expect them to do that for a Bound for Glory. You know, that's one of their biggest shows of the year. But I will be here watching it live. So thank you so much for the super chat and tuning in, and I'll keep you posted with who's winning. My heart is telling me Macklin, but my head is telling me. That's what I'm saying. See how apart things are when you think things without putting your feelings into it. It says it's gonna be Kazarian, right? Let me put that on their heart. But I love Steve Macklin with the title. I thought he was a great champ. I'm gonna go with Steve Macklin with my heart. Tonight we will really find out. Tonight is going to be the day that we find out what is better to do predictions. Go with your gut, your heart, your feels, or go with your reasonable thinking. Because we have really, I'm sorry for the, like, super modern. I mean, this technology, you can't find it anywhere. But, like, these predictions are crazy different, right? All right. So, today we put it to the test. This is a scientific experiment. 10-person intergender hardcore war. This scares me to death. We have Order 4. Obviously, that's Mustafa Ali, Tasha Steele, Special Agent Zero, Jason Hodge, and John Skyler against the System. Moose, Alicia Edward, Brian Myers. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bro, I cannot read that name and not go from zero to Puerto Rican. Brian Myers. I'm sorry. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, and JDC. All right. My heart wants the System to win. I like a lot of people that are in the System. I love Moose. I really, exactly. Oh my God. My heart wants the System to win. But my head tells me, number one, Mustafa Ali just had an appearance on WWE television and killed it. Literally killed it. B, they are the heels. It's a hardcore match. You would expect them to do things crazier than maybe the System are willing to do. Not saying that the System is not going to get crazy, but I feel like Order 4 can out crazy them. So, my head tells me Order 4. Also, we got to do something with Ali. We got to do something with Ali. Oh, the Sister Abigail. Hold on. The crowd. For the crowd all to bring out their phones, like it was such an organic homage to Bray. Amazing wrestling. When wrestling is good, there's nothing like it. When wrestling is good, there is nothing like it. Nothing like it. There's no. I mean, I guess with baseball, I can feel the same way. Like, there have been moments in baseball that I cannot even explain to you how I feel, but there's something special about wrestling when it's good, man. We miss you, Bray. Anyways, so Order 4 and the System. The crowd, the way that the crowd just organically put out their phones and the Fireflies were out, and John Cena's reaction to almost get shocked up and look up like, hey, big guy. I am convinced that if Bray was with us today, John would have wanted him to be part of his final year. I think if Bray was with us today, I feel like John would have made sure to have a match with Bray. I think Bray is one of John's greatest opponents, like greatest rivalries, and what they did at the Firefly Funhouse match, like they created magic. Like I remember watching that match and thinking, am I high? I was like, I felt like I was high on something because like I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. And I know the kids today say cinema, but it was cinema before cinema was a thing. And like they created that together and it was so good. And it was like we weren't used to seeing wrestling presented in that kind of way. And there's a few things that I remember throughout the pandemic, especially with wrestling, because wrestling felt a little depressing. But there's only a few things that I remember through the pandemic that I was like, nah, that was good. The Firefly Funhouse match is one of those things. It's one of those things out of like, and I try to not go back and watch pandemic wrestling, even though Roman came back during that. A lot of good things happened during that era. But it's so depressing to go back and watch because I'm sorry. I know that we yell at the crowd for their stupid chants or whatever. The crowd is a big part of why wrestling is so special. Look at that moment, right? But the Firefly Funhouse match, amazing. And I really do believe that John would have won Bray to be in this round of final opponents. If Bray, oh, I'm getting choked up. I can't talk about Bray. I can't talk about Bray. Bray meant so much to me. And he was so nice to me when I met him. Bless him. All right. So let's keep going because we're not here to cry about Bray. We did that yesterday. All right, for the TNA Knockouts World Championship, we have Indy Hartwell versus Kalani Jordan. Now, I have a lot to say and not a lot, but Kalani feels like an out-of-the-blue decision that they had to make in an emergency situation. Not calling her a transitional champion because if I had a company, if I'm running TNA, I would give Kalani the ball and let her run. Because Kalani is special. She can wrestle her little ass off. And she is Mrs. Carmelo Hayes to be, you know? Indy posted on social media a post about the traveling that her family had to do to be here. And I was like, you know, when I was in the States, and this is not a long flight, Puerto Rico to the States is not a long flight, but when would I bring my family up? It had to be like a big deal. It had to be something special for me to put them through the stress of traveling. And I'm talking a straight flight, not what her family had to go through, right? So the thinking in my head is like, are they going to have Indy do it? Because you never know. They could just be on the States on vacation. And she just brought them at the same time so they could see a show. But like the person, like there's a part of me that goes like, man, I don't know that I will fly my family for that. But my family would also fly up to just see me and to spend some time with me at other times. So I don't want to let that post emotionally manipulate me. My heart says Kalani Jordan. I'm a big Kalani Jordan fan. I have been since I saw her first match with Sol Ruca. I think she has it. I think she's special. My heart tells me Kalani. My head is telling me Indy. My head is telling me they put it on Kalani just to like get themselves situated and like figure out what they're gonna do because Indy wasn't ready. It would not make sense. I mean, the thing of it is, if they wanted Indy, did Indy have a match that night? If they wanted Indy to win, they could have put her in the Battle Royal and have her win. I don't know, man. I'm overthinking this one. The injury to Ash by Elegance really threw things off that I don't know where TNA is with this championship. You know? But I feel like if they wanted one of their own to win it, oh, he's becoming Randy Orton. He's going to go for the putt. If they wanted one of their own to win it, they had that perfect opportunity, a victory road to do it. Just put them in the Battle Royal, you know? I'm still gonna. My head and my heart both want to say Kalani, but it's just like there's just something in the back of my head telling me, nah, man, Indy might win this. So yeah, I'm gonna trust my head instinct and put Indy on my head. Okay, because I don't know what it is, but there's just something telling me it is a great card. I'm actually super hyped for tonight. All right, we're almost through this. We have one final table. This is for the TNA World Tag Team Championship and the NXT Tag Team Championships, which, by the way, if you missed it, the Hardys added another championship. They're back on that. Do you guys remember when they were collecting all of the titles when they were broken? Anyways, it's a tables match, and this is between the Hardys, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy versus Team 3D, Bully Ray, and Diva. Nostalgia has entered the chat at the right time, but while I think it's gonna be special for the people that are fans of that era and these teams, I don't see the Hardys losing, like, at all. Not even my head, not my heart, at no point. Oh yeah, the House of Glory. You're right, House of Glory Tag Team Champions. By the way, shout out to Karrion Kross. A lot of you guys, Killer Kross. A lot of you guys tagged me. He finally picked up that Puerto Rican flag and flew it high. If you guys didn't know, he is Puerto Rican. People just don't talk about it. So it brought me a lot of joy to see him just like do that. And the place went crazy because, of course, it's little Puerto Rico. It's New York City. So I thought that moment was super special. So shout out to him. That is something that I got a lot of tags on from the weekend House of Glory show. Anyways, yeah, both my head and my heart are saying the Hardys on this one, no doubt. But I think it's going to be special. I think the crowd is going to be nostalgic. And I think it's going to be an awesome moment, for the people that are in attendance and for us watching, like, especially after what we're seeing from AJ Styles and John Cena, like, respect. Yeah, Cross is part Puerto Rican. Look it up. He talks about it a lot because he always talks about how people don't know or don't believe him. You should have heard the pop he got here because people here know. And they had him wrestle. Was it a dark match, Lego? They had him wrestle at the SmackDown that they did here in Puerto Rico, and his pop was crazy. So shout out, we love him. I think the match is gonna be great. Let's go ahead and pay some respects. It's gonna be fun. I hope that Devon and Dudley, are good and trained and all that, because I when somebody comes back after a little bit, it always scares me just for their well-being. But I'm glad that they're doing this match for everybody. And last but not least, we have for the TNA World Championship. All right, let me Google this for you guys. He's talked about it. I think it was with Chris Van Vliet. I can't remember. Karrion Kross, whose real name is Kevin Kaiser, hails from the United States, specifically New York City. He has an interesting mix of Central and Puerto Rican descent, which adds to his unique background. That's the first thing that comes up when you Google, okay? I haven't even gone into his interviews or anything like that, but there you go. And then, there's that clip. Hopefully, Chris
All right,
Van
tell
Vliet
us
doesn't.
something about Kevin that we may not know.
Oh, well. I like long walks in the rain, Chris. Put me on the spot.
I think last time it was, I didn't know he does a spot-on, perfect Jesse Ventura impression.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able to top that as the little piece of information.
No, it's over.
Yeah.
Something, I don't know. People just recently found out I'm Puerto Rican. They lost their mind about
That's
that.
true. It was Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah.
And WWE was celebrating people with Hispanic heritage. And you were on the list, and I think people went, what? No way. So where is it in your lineage?
It's on my dad's side. So they moved from, my family moved on my dad's side from Old San Juan into New York.
Oh, so they have money. They have money.
Yeah. I've always done character work in wrestling. So when you're doing character work, you kind of remain in that lane. So I guess people just kind of drew conclusions about like what my background was or whatever, and just I don't play like a Hispanic character.
Well, I guess it just also wasn't on the forefront, right? I think that if your last name was something Hispanic, people might go, oh, I get it, you know?
Money, yo, bro.
Yeah, that was definitely surprising. And then Bobby Lashley was on the list.
Karrion Serra, yes, Cross.
Really?
Yes, Bobby and I are going to join
All
the
right,
other.
that's enough. Chris, please do not copyright claim me for that. I just had to educate the masses. Now you guys can walk away from this stream knowing that you learned something new. For those of you who didn't know, yes, he's part Puerto Rican. Now, let's get back to the biggest prediction of the night, because you guys know how much I love me both of Mike Santana and Trick Williams. However, I will say I think I think it's been time for. I think they're past the time that they should have crowned Santana, and if they don't do it, they're gonna fuck him up. Dead ass. And I know those are strong words, but if you don't pull the plug, that's a stupid comment to make. That's a stupid comment to make. If you didn't know, also Puerto Ricans are American citizens, so there's, you know, regardless, fuck ICE forever. I know because I want to say Trick, but I can't say Trick. The problem is that I still love Trick, and I wonder if my love for Trick will be questioned if I don't say Trick. But my heart and my brain are telling me, man, Santana has been just grinding his way. This is that babyface story, and they even added extra obstacles because I thought they were gonna cram him at Slammiversary. I was like, oh, this is it, this is the time, and they didn't do it. He initiated an entire freaking an entire freaking invasion. Yo, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna have to leave Bayamón because I can't be a streamer in these conditions. Come on, man. Mira, apaga la alarma el cajo. Somebody trying to steal somebody's car or something outside while I'm streaming. Can you try to, can you steal a car that doesn't have an alarm system next time? Okay, we're back. Santana has to win. Santana has to win. I love Trick. I will forever love Trick. You guys know this. I just want to put my love out there that if I say Santana big with both my head and my heart. Oh, you have to have car alarms here. You have to. Trust me. And I'm not talking about just here. I'm talking about everywhere. Like Puerto Rico. Like the crime rate in Puerto Rico isn't the best. Okay. Now, I want to say big with both my head and my heart. But Trick has done a lot for TNA, man. But he's not there. I don't know. My heart is telling me Santana. My heart is telling me Santana, and I think my head is too. Santana. You know what the problem is? It's Santana. Spam the chat with Puerto Rican flags right now for Karrion Kross and Santana. You know what the thing is? You have to make your car alarm super sensitive because a lot of my car, I don't have it at the most sensitive setting because I have an inside garage. You have to open my fucking gate to steal my car. But back when I used to have to park it on the street, I had it like that because people really do steal cars here. You know, I don't have a flashy car. My dad will not let me buy a flashy car because those are the ones they go for, right? But that's the thing. If you park your car on the street, you want to make sure that the alarm goes off. But there's also a lot of stray cats and things a little kitty would jump on it and these alarms start going off. So it's funny. Don't stop, pile driver. All right. So we got our predictions. And I got to say head and heart, okay, are completely different. So I think the only ones that my head and my heart agree on, which is funny because our big title matches are Inspiration, Hardys, and Santana. For everything else, my head and my heart are telling me something different, including a shocker winner that nobody's expecting for the Call Your Shot. I want Nick Nemeth to win. I have Nick Nemeth to win. Nick Nemeth parked my generic nice car. I like my car. It's a small Toyota, cheap on gas. I drive around this island all the time for WWC. You know, when we go to Mocha is Ryan did not park my car. Mocha is 2 hours away. So, it's good to have a car that's just easy to take care of, cheap on gas. At the same time, I barely put miles in it because a lot of times I'm a big homebody. So, outside of, the trips for WWC or the few times I go down to Lego, to Ponce, to hang out. A lot of my friends are in the south side of the island. My mom lives in the middle, but I really don't go out that much. Everything that I do is so close to me because I live in a city that I barely put miles in it since I bought it. Anyways, now in Puerto Rico, if you guys ever want to move to Puerto Rico, you need a car. You cannot function as a human without a car here, which was a big adjustment from me coming from New York City, where I didn't have a car for 10 years because you don't need a car there. So, but I got used to it real quick. All right, it is time for bingo card, babes. It is time for bingo card. Now, I know this is yesterday's card. I haven't had time to like do much with it. So let's go ahead and work on the design. It's a nice, reliable card, you know. And it's little. I can take it anywhere. Easy to park. All right, so I'm not trying to watch fucking Cody Rhodes. Let me close that. All right. So let's go ahead and get rid of the logo. All right, we're definitely going to put Santana front and center. What should we put for the... we should put a table. It should be a table on the free space today, right? Because of the table match. So we should definitely put a table on the free space, Bye, Roman. I love you. Then we put AJ Styles there. He lost, but he lost in grace, you know. All right, I got a couple of files here to upload. I got Santana, I got Xavant, I got the Hardys, and I got Kalani. I think those are good options. Let's go ahead and get them. All right, let's start with... Is this a shitty graphic? Do I need to find another one? That's not too bad. Put Santana in there, up in the middle. Give me the Hardys. These graphics are ass. Where did I find these? Fucking AOL? I don't like this graphic. Sorry, guys. Let me go ahead and... I gotta find better graphics. They're too pixelated. I'm not gonna put out a shitty... fucking picture. All right. Mike, Santana... TNA. Like, what was that? They were all pixelated and ugly. Well, if you Google Mike Santana, the pictures that come up are... Oh, okay, this is a good one. Hello. All right, let's try this one. Give me 1 second, guys. We gotta readjust here because those pictures that I put up were kind of ass. All right, maybe like the Xavant one was good. What happened with my picture? Oh, the pictures that I had in there are pictures or like either reactions when I'm making the thumbnail. So like the pictures of my uploads are funny. I need to clean it up too. I have so many pictures in there. It's either all of my pictures in my graphic thing are either me going or me going when I'm making like a thumbnail. It's so funny. If you ever watch all of your favorite YouTubers, like not even like wrestling, your favorite YouTubers, we all have the thumbnail face. It's so fucking aggravating, man. All right, let's try this again. Let me go ahead and upload the ones that I found now and see if these are any better. All YouTubers have that thumbnail face, you know? It's hilarious. All right, there we go. This is a better one. Santana. Let me go ahead and crop you a little bit. Oh, I crop his crotch, but all right. Let me share my screen with you guys. All right, we got... let's put the Hardys next to him, you know? Hardys are going to take too much room. Muévete para acá. Okay, Santana, you come over. Wait, why is he slapping him like that? Get out of the way. Yo, Matt. All right, that's better. All right, so we have room for one more. I'm putting my boy Xavant in there. Is Xavant on a stupid graphic? Do I need to find another one for him too? Nah, that's good. Xavant, I'll put you right there. Should I put Kalani in there too? Kalani, I'm cropping your booty. I'm sorry, girl. Don't be mad at me. Hey, I'm moving everything but Kalani. Oh, that's good. That's not... Okay, but why am I hiding Santana, who's the star of the show? Oh, do we like it? Let me know if we like it. We have Xavant Evans. I know I had to crop the booty. We have Kalani, we have Santana, and we got the Hardys. This is good, right? Let me know in the chat if we approve, you guys. This is our bingo card, so we all have to come in agreement. We have to make sure. What is going on with this? Is a broken picture? What the hell? I'm malfunctioning right now. I'm sorry. I gotta crop the Hardys a little bit because like I don't like that Santana looks smaller than everybody. Kalani, I'm cropping your ass too. I already cropped her ass, but I'm gonna make her a little bit smaller. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. We like this. We like this. All right. I gotta find a new Bound for Glory logo picture. I gotta make the overlay too. PNG, please, thank you. All right. I don't understand why can't we just get the... That's not the logo, bro. This one looks better, I guess. That's not the logo. Give me the real logo. Give me what I want. All right, thank you. That one is better. I wish it would be nice if... You know what? WWE, you have a nice little website that you access. And on this website, they have all of the graphics for you. You know, in good, high quality. But, you know, WWE is $1 billion company, so I guess you would expect that. But you don't have to be going out of your way to find like all of these graphics and make sure that they're gonna work. You know, with WWE, they just give them to you right there. They're like, here you go. Here's your media kit that you can use. It's beautiful. I barely ever use it, but it's there, and I know that it's there. TNA, Bound for Glory. Okay, and now we just need bingo. Which one did we use yesterday? We used the little one that, like the cursive one. Are you guys thinking of what we're gonna put in there? Are you thinking about it? This is the one we use. Give it to me. Okay. TNA bingo, baby. All right, let's change the color of that. I don't like that color. Perfection. All right. The free space is going to be a table. So let's go ahead and find a little graphic of a table. That's not the right table that I'm looking for, though. I need a folding table, you know? Maybe I should look up folding table, stupid. I mean, that's also not a folding table. That one is not bad. That one is not bad. That one can be the free space. We have a table as the free space for the table match between the Hardys. And I'm going to call them the Dudleys. I don't care. I don't think we're supposed to call them the Dudleys. I don't know why. Hey, stay. You need to relax. Not that deep. All right. All right, now, step 2 is Isa gets horny for Trick Willie. You know that's going to be in there. I like Canvas, too. It's so easy. For people that do not know, you know, my best friend is a graphic designer, and I still don't ask her to help me with these things. I just bust my brain trying to figure them out. All right, so next we take off the things that we don't qualify. What the fuck was that qualifies? This doesn't qualify. There's not going to be a double spear. There could be a this is awesome, wholesome moment. There will not be a devil. There will probably be blood. Announced table spot, special appearance or return. LOL, Cena wins. Ref bump, post-match chaos. That wasn't on my bingo card. Nobody's going to be doing a shoey. No, the crowd is not Australians. Botch pass alert is going to stay. AJ Styles hair is not on the show. Nobody's going to join the Vision today. Crown Jewel rings don't fit. And they'll probably will announce the attendance number. All right, step 3. We moved these around so they're not on the same spot as yesterday. Surprise appearance is already there by default, so don't worry. Alicia, I got you already. So let's go ahead and shuffle these around because I don't want them in the same spot they were at yesterday. Besides, we didn't get a bingo yesterday. That was bad juju, you know? So let's go ahead and move it around so we have a better chance. This could have been an email, goes over here. What the fuck was that moment? You're gonna come over here. That wasn't on my bingo card moment. You're gonna come over here. Stop, he's already dead. We have a hardcore match. That better be on there, you know? Botch spot. Special appearance or return. Post-match chaos. Announce table. And that could have been an email. All right, we have a lot of square. Why is this so big? Okay, I'll add it later. All right, we have a lot of squares to play with today, so let's get it started. Xavant gets bouncy. I like that. First time Trick wears white. No, we're just gonna put Isa Thurs over Trick Williams because we want a guaranteed square. So let's go ahead and put it over here. Isa, wait, relax, bro. What the hell? Oh, that's why I'm pressing the wrong button. I need my nails back. I don't know how to type without them. I'm gonna do my own nails today until I go for my appointment on Wednesday. Isa Thirst. Is that how you spell that? Alright, Isa is thirsty for Trick Williams. Alright, we have one in there. Xavant even gets bouncy. I feel like that match is gonna be crazy. Yeah, we didn't get a bingo. We did good. We had a lot of it was just the placement of these things. NXT star appears. I can't put that because Kelani is an NXT star already. Xavant is an NXT star. That doesn't make sense, you know? 1, 2, 3, get the table. I like that. Yeah, Xavant and Leon is gonna slap, but let's go ahead and put it in there. Xavant gets bouncy. I like that square a lot, so let's go ahead and add it. Xavant gets bouncy. Oh, that's tiny. Let's make it bigger. All right. Xavant gets bouncy is in there. Let's go ahead and Hardy B Jobber Squad 2.0. Damn, they're not jobbers. It's gonna be nostalgic. We should put Tessa Sheets to win. Tessa Sheets to win. Let's go ahead and add that because if Tessa wins, like that's how they should do it. They should let her get a lot of heat. So let's go ahead and put it over here. Tessa Sheets to win. Now, we got that in there. Do we see anybody else joining the Elegance brand? No, right? Or do you guys think that we should put somebody else joins Elegance? I don't know. The Elephant brand. The Elephant brand. All right. Tell me more. Tell me more. Take a look at all of the matches on the card and try to give me more things. We had the Call Your Shot. We had the Call Your Shot like Battle Royal thing. So that's a good one. New champions. Okay, so we put title changes. All right, so thank you for that one because we used to have it all the time and we took it off. I don't know that any title is going to change hands. I don't think titles are changing hands today. Actually, I'm putting no titles change hands. Bam, you know? Because I think Kalani's going to, well, I want Kalani to retain, but I don't know. That's not true. Mike Santana's going to win. All right. So we're changing this immediately. And new. All right, this one is going to be for personal purposes only. But I'm going to make a square. That's going to mean a lot to me. And it's going to be first ever Puerto Rican TNA World Champ. I'm going to be so happy to mark that one. So let's go ahead and add it right here. First, I can't type. Ever Boricua TNA World Champ. Give me that Puerto Rican flag, boy. Oh, that's a beautiful square. Let me make it bigger so everybody can see it. Okay. Watch, yo. If I don't get to mark that tonight, I might actually be heartbroken. Jeff Hardy defies H. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a crazy Jeff Hardy spot. Why not? I feel like the Hardys and the Dudleys are gonna go all crazy to have this match delivered. So let's go ahead and put crazy Jeff Hardy spot. And let's go ahead and put surprise winner for the Call Your Shot. Unexpected. Well, surprise. Call Your Shot. That looks dumb. All right, surprise winner for Call Your Shot. All right, nobody's expecting him. That hasn't been announced yet. That's what qualifies under there. Not a nickname, no, somebody that nobody was expecting. You know, no, I don't get to show the TNA show this time around. I'm sorry, I wish I did. Ash appearance, I don't know. I feel like that's going to be one of the matches that goes, like, I feel like the inspiration and the Ash and the elegance is going to be probably the shortest match. They're just going to have a match so that inspiration can retain and move on. That I really feel like that's going to, watch me be wrong. Alicia, if I'm wrong, you can call me on it tonight. But I feel like that's going to be the most let's get it over with match on the card. My big brother. Oh my God, that's a square. Ryan sacrifices himself for Nick on the Battle Royal. Let's go ahead and put my besties in here. Ryan sacrifices himself for his big brother. There we go. Ryan sacrifices himself for his big bro. What an iconic moment that will be. What an iconic moment that will be. It's on the kickoff. Exactly. Exactly. No pump. All right, we got only 4 squares left. We done pretty good. Brock is not making a surprise appearance. Come on now. We have, let me see. We got Tessa win. We put Javon Evans gets bouncy. We should put something in there for Trick Williams. And we should put something in there for Kalani and Indy. Surprise returns is already in there. Yeah, I know, Alicia. Now you got me wanting to watch the pre-show because I just now find out that title is on the kickoff. And I never watch the kickoff because I'm typically getting ready for you guys. But I might actually have it on in the background while I get ready for you guys. Because now I wonder if something is going to happen, you know. Hey, Maddie, how are you? All right, babes. I thought this was going to be a 20-minute stream. How have we been here almost an hour? I love you guys. I love talking shit with you guis. Temu gave both sheets to win. Oh, I forgot about that match. I don't know if I want to give him a square. I would like to give, like, Indy winning a square or, like... But what if she doesn't win? Like, I want to give something specifically to Indy and Kalani because I'm excited for that match. Ali almost died spot. Ali's going to fucking kill it. Oh, yeah, we have the Hall of Fame inductions. I'm so happy for Mickie James. Shout out to the legend that is Mickie James, man. But the Hall of Fame is also on the kickoff, KOD, and we don't watch the kickoff on stream, so I'm not putting kickoff squares on the bingo card. Come on, give me something for Indy and Kalani. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Alicia. I'm going to have it in the background because that's when I'm getting ready for you guys. I'm typically running around, getting the lights, getting ready, putting makeup on. So I don't really pay close attention. I just have it like as background noise, you know. Come on. We need something for Kalani and Indy. We need something for Steve Macklin and Kazarian. That will put 6 p.m., baby, 6 p.m. That will put 2 squares. I'm gonna put Kalani retains because I don't think anybody's expecting. Well, I don't know because Indy winning will be so wholesome. One of the women turn heel. Oh, we don't have a. Well, how about we just put a heel turn, Alicia? How about that? We can just put a heel turn so that way it doesn't have to be the women. It can just be any heel turn and we get to mark it, you know? So let's go ahead and put that in there. Heel turn. We should put a face turn too, but they're boring. All right, we got a heel turn in the bingo card. We used to have that one too all the time. I don't know where we got rid of it, but there we go. Heel turn. I'm putting Kalani Jordan retains because everybody thinks she's like a transitional champion. So why am I in all caps? Kalani Jordan retains. All right, Trick Willie wearing white. Trick Williams wears white. Now give me the drooling emoji and the hot face emoji, please. Where's the drooling emoji? I'm sorry. That's not even that funny, but I love it. See, now we're down to 1 square. Hot take. Indy is I've never been big on Indy. That's why I want Kalani to retain. So AJ's not gonna show up, man. He's in Australia. He's in Australia. And I would assume that they're gonna have him on Raw after that match. There'll be John Cena's not gonna be on Raw. So you have to put AJ Styles on Raw because that is the match that everybody's talking about after Crown Jewel. Nobody's talking about anything else but AJ Styles and John Cena. So God, Carlos Silva is always on there. I want Kalani to retain. I think Kalani has everything, including friend of the channel, Carmelo Hayes.
Put the fries in the bag. You washed, Unc.
I can't believe we got... Guys, did I tell you? Hold on. Did I tell you that I am on a mission to get us another costume clip? Next week's vlog. I have 2 vlogs that I still need to put up, okay? But next week, WWC vlog is going to center around the fact that I am going to try my damn best to get Andrade to give us our very own...
Why you so crazy? Take it easy. Take it easy.
Now, I can't guarantee that I'll make it happen, but he is wrestling for the Universal Championship. He's wrestling my dude Xavant, so I don't know if he knows I'm a big Xavant fan. But the whole point is that I am going to go to that show, and I am going to vlog, and I have to get Andrade to give us... We already have a costume. I went to Melo, and I said, yo, Melo, we play this clip on my channel all the time.
Just put the fries in the bag, bro. You washed.
And he said, and he agreed to give us our own.
Put the fries in the bag. You washed, Unc.
So imagine if we could get Andrade to do it, because the Take It Easy clip has been here since the beginning of days. Put the fries in the bag, join the lineup later on. But Take It Easy has been here since day one. So next week's vlog is gonna be me trying to get Andrade to do this for us.
Why you so crazy? Take it easy. Take it easy.
I can't guarantee it, my Demonites, but you know that I will fucking die trying. Get Andrade or die trying. It's gonna be the name of the vlog. Wow. Let me write that down real quick. I already named it and I haven't even taped it yet. Anyways, yeah, he's here next week. And that is my whole ass goal. I don't care if I don't get any other interviews. I don't care if I don't get any content. As long as I can get that 5-second clip. Stay tuned, my friends. Stay tuned. All right, we need one more square. Bro, the way that I'm going to show up on Monday, like, you guys are not going to... Like, I'm going to play it every 2 seconds if I get it. One more square, and we are done. And we have a pretty decent... I'm not putting a pants... Lego, the thing of it is I put these bingo cards on the internet, and you will be surprised how many people actually play it that don't watch the streams. So I don't like to put too many inside jokes on there because I want everybody to be able to take part in it. One day I will do a stream for just us and we'll put all the inside jokes that you want on the bingo card. But because I send it out and I know for a fact, because I already got 3 people texting me if I was going to put out a card today, and I know these people don't watch the streams, I want everybody to be able to participate. So I like to keep the inside jokes to a minimum, and unfortunately they always go to me thirsting over somebody. So we got one more right here. Come on, somebody needs to come up with it so we can wrap this up. Agreed, MD. F square. No, okay, we got tables, we got special appearance, we got a This Is Wholesome, attendance numbers, and now first ever Boricua World TNA champ. We have surprise winner for the Call Your Shot. We have, shut the fuck up. Tessa uses her shin as a weapon. That's also an inside joke, Lego. Lego. Come on now. Lego, use your brain. Come on. I love you, bestie, but...
Hell, idiot.
Okay, hold up. Are you guys noticing how Andrade is low-key in every single one of our viral clips? Okay, first of all, we got, obviously...
Why you so crazy? Take it easy.
But if you take a look at the fries in the bag, OG, Carmelo is saying it to Andrade.
Just put the fries in the bag, bro. You washed.
And now El Idiot is also being said to Andrade.
Hell, idiot.
Now hold up. Why is Andrade involved in all of our favorite clips? What's that all about? I never realized that until now. What are the chances of Andrade having another viral clip in AEW? Oh, 100%. The thing I'm scared of, MD, is like the best clips that we got out of Andrade in AEW is when they were letting him talk, and him being with Don Callis. I'm not sure we're going to be getting a lot of talking from him because I feel like Don Callis is going to be doing most of the talking. There's another clip that I never uploaded it, but like there's that clip, I'm sure you're running to it, of Andrade saying, okay, how you know? I love that fucking clip. I've used it in conversations in the past. Okay, how you know? So, like, Andrade, I don't know, Andrade is the common denominator of all of our favorite clips, and that is actually crazy. I just put that together. Andrade gotta start clip farming, bro. He's so good, and he's hot, too, so. Frankie Kazarian cheats to win. I feel like a cheat to win is a cheap escape out of a square, and we already gave it to Tessa. We have a Tessa Sheets to win spot. So I don't want to do the same spot twice. How about, I'm trying to think. I just need one more fucking square. Okay, I got it. Santino mispronouncing something. That's a guarantee. Bam, we're done. Santino mispronounce something. Wow, that is a terrible mess, but you get it. I'll fix that in 1 second. You get it. We got it. Santino mispronounces something. Santino says something wrong. Santino you know what? I'm changing it to Santino makes us laugh. Because that's it. That's the one. Santino makes us laugh. We are done. That one is a lot better and more generic. Santino makes us laugh. Perfect. Guys, we finally did it, an hour late, but we are here. We are done. I am going to go ahead and export this file and send. I'm going to put it in the community tab here. I'm going to put it on Twitter, my Instagram story, the Discord. I'm going to put it everywhere so you guys can play tonight. And I'm going to wrap it up because I have like a little bit to get ready before I got to come back to you guys because Lego let me know. I thought I was starting at 8. Lego was like, nah, sis, that shit starts at 7. I was like, oh, shit. I feel so much better, by the way. So either the allergy meds kicked in or you guys helped it. Oh, and I got to do my nails because I can't. See, the broken nail looks better. I feel like I can put a little press-on in there for today because I feel naked. All right, babes, I love you. Pull up tonight. I don't have a menu yet because I haven't been feeling so good today, so maybe I'll order something tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna have some Bacardi. No, Don Q. I think I had Don Q today. I don't know, but we're gonna have some rum. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm excited to watch it with you guys. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Stay tuned for the finalized bingo card, and I'll see you tonight for Bound for Glory, Boricua. Yo, if Santana doesn't win, he got Joe Hendry, fam. All right, until next time. Adios. Mwah.